And my hope is that I doubt we'll ever get McConnell. But all we need is 4 Republican senators to side with us to get 51, because I have all 47 Democrats are totally on board with it. And if McConnell doesn't come to an agreement, you don't have that many powers as minority leader. But the power I do have is to force a vote. And we will force a vote on all the witnesses and all the documents. And my guess is those Republican colleagues do not want to vote against witnesses and documents because they know how bad it looks back home. And some of them are really thinking and conscience-laden. This is sort of interesting. ABC Washington Post poll. Do you think the president's top advisor should testify? Well, 85% of Democrats said yes. But 64% of Republicans said yes. The Republican rank and file never goes against Trump. It's always 70-80 in Trump's favor. 64 against him on this. So my hope, and I think it's very possible, these Republicans will go home over the next 2 weeks and they will hear from their constituents that at least let them have witnesses and let's see what happens.
Are you in talks with Republicans who you think might be willing to side with your view of this? And are you open to compromise on some of the things that you've laid out?
Certainly, there's lots of talking going on between myself, but also many of my colleagues. We talk to our Republican colleagues all the time. I talk to them all in the gym. You know, I learned when I got to the Senate, Democrats exercise late in the day, Republicans early. I go early. When you're a 60-year-old on a bike panting in your shorts, the inhibitions sort of fall away. So I talk to them. And the second question is, sure, I told McConnell today at our meeting, if you have modifications, if you think one of these witnesses is no good or you want to add another, you know, go right ahead. And there's some argument that some have made. Well, if the Democrats have witnesses, then Republicans will ask for Hunter Biden. Make my day. Hunter Biden first has nothing to do with the trial because he has no knowledge of what the president said, of the charges.
You don't think they'd try to put him on trial, essentially, as competitive programming?
It'll look like a circus.
Yeah.
And they don't want to do it. So this argument's a bogus argument to deter us from getting witnesses. I would bet my bottom dollar Hunter Biden, they'd never ask Hunter Biden to show up because it would backfire on them. It would make them look so unserious about this process that they'd lose.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.